Okay, Amy, here is the Mailchimp analytics kind of walkthrough workflow, or at least what I'm looking for. This document can be a total work in progress. You can change it however you want. Basically, this is, and I'll send you both of these in FreeCam. This is our kind of content master list, and this is all the videos that we've shot that are waiting to be produced. So we've already shot all of these. We should be good through hopefully the end of February as far as the new content. And then these are the videos that Stephanie will finish producing. I know right now she's planning on posting them herself at 11 on Thursdays, but eventually she'll get ahead and have you do that. But then we'll post these on all the social media channels, and then we will send an email. And so eventually we want to be tracking all of the engagement and on social, but right now we're just talking Mailchimp. So here's the list, and like I said, or here's the doc. You can change it and modify it however you want, but here's the date, here's the campaign name, and then here's the tricky thing is we typically send it to 2 or 3 lists. Sometimes we just started sending it to the networking list, so you might not need to send it, or there might not be any information for the networking list, but we always have the 6 steps and we always have the 5-step mini series. So really, and if you would include the industry average and the list average, just so that we can always kind of have that reference point, and then include the open rate and the click-through rate. And we're just looking at percentages in this case because we don't really care about the amount of people. That's not the numbers we want to track. So for example, we'll go over to Mailchimp, you know how to log in, and then I go to campaigns. And so we are going to go to, you have to choose an audience, obviously. So the 5-step mini series, and the one that went out on the all campaigns, the 24th is the one we're looking for. So the open rate was 12.3 and the click-through rate was 0. So you'll just go in here and say, double check what list this was. This was in fact the 5 steps. So 12.3 and 0. And then again, we can just go right up here, and if you view the report, here's where it's going to show you kind of how it did on the average. So typically the industry average is 15.5% for the open rate, and ours is 9.5. So the open rate's a little low on this. That gives us an opportunity to see, okay, we might need to change the subject because open rates have to do almost exclusively with subjects. The industry average for click-through is 1.4%, and we're a little bit lower at a full percent. At 0.5% is our average, and that just kind of gives us a little bit of an indication. So those are the numbers that we're looking for in Mailchimp, and I would not mind if you went all the way back through September. Go as far back as you want. I mean, as much time as you have, or as much as you have time for, just because I think that'll start to give us a sense of which emails did have the click-through rate. That'll kind of give us an indication of content. So that's Mailchimp Analytics. It's pretty basic, but we just need someone actually putting that information down and saying, here's what we know about that information. Let us know if you have any questions.